Okay, so this is what your corset looks like. It weighs a couple of pounds, and I'll go in detail about what a real corset is compared to a girdle or like a workout cincher, workout girdle, things like that. But this is what your corset should look like, and it should have steel boning in it and heavy lacing in the back and a flap. Now this is how you loosen up your corset once you've worn it already, took it off, and this is the next day. I just fold the ends in because the steel boning will like hurt your hand if you're doing this, and I'll just pull it apart. How to lace it up, you gotta look up on YouTube how to lace up your corset because it's very difficult. Lay it flat on the bed or on the floor or wherever you're going to put the flap over, because the flap is going to cover your back fat. Now, so you have to lay down and do it because your stomach has to be like at its flattest when you put this on. And then you hook up the steel latches. Then once it's on, you're going to pull the flap over to the other side as much as possible. Then you're going to take the two bunny ear laces in the middle and you're going to pull them tight. And I'm going to use the back of my arms as leverage to pull them tight because the laces should be very, very, very long. And the laces should come in the middle of the corset, like two bunny ears in the middle if it's laced correctly. So in the middle of the corset, the laces are there. So you pull as much as you can, as tight as you can in the middle, and then for the top and the bottom to get tightened, you just go a little bit from the bottom, about 2 or 3 up, and you start pulling it tight like a shoelace. You do the same thing for the top to get tight. You just go a couple of strings down from the top and pull those like you would do a shoelace, pull those out, and then with the bunny ears in the middle, you tighten those up from where it's loose now, like where the strings are loose and hanging right there. Use the bunny ears in the middle and just pull those tight. And this is how we're going to tighten the corset, top, bottom, and middle. And you just keep tightening it up, pulling on those strings, top and the bottom, and pulling it through the middle with the bunny ears like you're seeing here. It's hard to explain, but I'm showing you at the same time, so I hope you get it. And this is how you tighten the corset from top to bottom. I'm ready to go down to like my third corset now because this one is getting too small because I can almost tighten all the way up. This is a 26 inch 26 inch large. So now once you got it tightened, you tie the middle of the corset into like a shoestring bunny ears, and you leave the strings, you tuck the strings under the corset. They tell you not to wrap the long strings around the corset to the front, to the back, because it'll ruin it. I do it all the time and it's just fine, but here I'm just, I guess, showing you the correct way to tuck them under the corset. So the excess strings gets tucked under the corset. And then you're ready to put your clothing on. I'm wearing my workout pants here. You see how baggy they are, so excuse me. Now, you see how the corset comes up, points up toward my breast and goes around down at the bottom to cover up any belly fat that may stick out. I love this corset. I haven't seen a corset like this yet. I'm looking for them because most of them are just straight across the top, straight across the bottom, and some of your belly's hanging out. And I'm looking for the correct corset so I can possibly sell them. This is the correct corset. They have the shorter ones that aren't shaped like this and gives you good coverage like this that you can't wear with clothes because your belly's hanging at the bottom. But I'm going to try and look for it and see if I can find it. The seller who sold me this doesn't sell these anymore. I went to go get a smaller one. She does not sell them anymore. Now untie your corset. This is how you take it off. You just untie your corset like so. Then you have to lay back down and get out of this corset some kind of way. Sometimes I need help, sometimes I don't. I start with the bottom, try the top, and sometimes the middle get caught up and I'll just pinch it together and take it off.